I'm going to be placing you under arrest. Why? Because you're not obeying my command. I'm telling you, I
So you're gonna
explained
place
to
me on the
you.
arrest before your supervisor comes?
As soon as he get here, I'm gonna proceed with my decision.
I don't know what incident they're talking about. I've been here numerous times. I never even asked to leave today. I was carrying my shopping cart. They came and said, "Oh, we need your ID because we're being trespassed."
Because you're being uncooperative. It's a simple document of, I made contact with
know,
Mr. Such
but
and
my
such.
question is,
She asked for him to no longer return to the store.
I'm,
He was issued a formal trespass warning.
totally
He was
good with
educated
that.
that if he comes back, he will be trespassing after warning. Which is what I'm trying to do, right?
I'm totally okay with that.
He's not
but
cooperating though, right?
Miss, can I please speak? I know, but before the ID comes, the owner has to ask me to leave first.
No.
And then she never asked me to leave. I haven't even spoken to her today.
You don't know the law.
You have to give me a chance first, and then if I come back, then you trespass. Miss, I know it.
Okay, so Google it.
And that's why I asked for your supervisor. I'm not gonna do it.
Maybe she should Google it because it clearly says you have to refuse to leave to commit the act of trespassing.
Because you don't know, you're not
Can I
understanding
have your
how
name
the
and
law
badge
goes.
number, please?
Sure. Boney, 466 is right there.
Thank you. Can I have your name and badge number, please? Thank you so much. I'll wait for your super. I'm trying to be as cooperative as possible.
You're not being cooperative.
But nobody has asked me to leave
You're
first.
not being cooperative. Just like you asked me for my ID, my information, I gave it to you.
Yes.
You're not being cooperative.
I don't have to until I committed a crime.
No, actually you do.
We'll wait for the supervisor, please. But can I? Okay. Then I'll walk out.
But no, now it has to be documented.
No, your supervisor is gonna tell you. I'm trying to be as I'm trying to be as cooperative as possible.
No, you're not. You're not.
That's the first time she asked me. And then you have to give me a chance to walk out.
We are going to give you a chance to walk out, but she wants, all she needs is your ID. You're making it more difficult
It's
than
not
what
legal to ask for it before. No, it's not, miss.
Listen, she explained to you what
I know, and she was being very nice about it. I understand her.
Prove yourself. You're the one that's going to
But I do know, miss.
Okay.
I work for a law firm. I do know. I do know. I do know.
Okay.
Go look it up.
All right, so it's like.
No, go look it up. Since you know,
Miss, I'm not trying to be.
When we issue a trespass warning,
I'm trying
it
to
has
walk
to be
out.
documented because we're not going to keep track of every single person. So
Yes.
we need to have it documented.
So it's like,
now if you come back, we know, okay, he was given a trespass warning on this date and this time. But you're not being cooperative.
I'm trying to walk out,
Once my supervisor get here, we're going to go forward with my decision.
Are you detaining me?
Come on, y'all. Let's make this make sense. The store wants him to leave. He himself wants to leave, but the two clowns in costumes is holding him hostage because of hurt feelings and egos. Proving to you, the way they train these circus clowns is improper. It shows you the lack of de-escalation skills, critical thinking, and common sense.
Am I being detained?
Yes, you're interfering with my investigation.
Am I being detained?
You're being.
Am I being detained?
This is an investigation.
Am I being detained?
Until the supervisor get here? Yes. You want to speak to the supervisor, right?
I request to remain silent.
That's what you want? The supervisor? No? So we're going to give you the supervisor.
I have trust people in the past for my property. So the way it works is, without your official capacity, if you walk into my property and you commit a crime, then I can formally ask you to leave. If you refuse, then I can contact the police and say, this person is refusing to leave. Can you please trespass him?
I understand
But,
that, but here's the thing. That's not
can
the
you let me
issue.
can you let me finish,
carry on,
please?
because this can be all and not
Let me
all
finish. Please let me
Listen,
finish.
This
I
could
was
have been all
talking.
avoided.
Miss, please.
No, listen, because
See,
you're
I'm
making
trying
it
to
more
be
difficult.
respectful.
We
No,
could
I'm
have been done with this long time ago.
I'm not willing to give up my rights.
Nobody's asking you to. She's just asking you for your ID. That
Exactly.
is it. For her
And
to
that's
just
a request.
write
Asking for an ID is a request, not a demand.
doesn't matter.
Yes, it is.
When we have
Asking
to-
for an
when we
ID
have-
and demanding ID, two totally
It's
different.
to command once you're conducting an
And I'll wait for the
Once
supervisor.
you're conducting an investigation and you refuse, now
You have to
interfere
have
with an
reasonable,
investigation.
articulable suspicion.
If you get time, please go watch the full video because these ladies are nuts. They clearly don't know anything about the law, and what they're doing is causing more problems than solving them. That's why it's really important not only to know your rights, but to execute them.
There was an incident that occurred a year and a half ago. They don't have the case number with them. They don't know the event. However, the incident that occurred was a male committed a theft. Prior to police arrival, he took off running. He said that the police officer documented it, did a report, and told him if they see the person come back again, to contact the police. Today, they called us for a formal trespass warning to be issued to the male that committed this theft in the past. I made contact with him. I asked him for his ID. I told him what was my reason for asking for his ID because the managing clerk who's advising she no longer wants him to come back to the store. He says it's against his rights to provide his ID. I told him we have to document it. He said he has to leave first before it has to be documented. I'm explaining to him that once we are involved and we have to issue a formal trespass warning, we have to document it because in the future, if you come back, we don't know who you are. There's so many calls we go to. How would the next officer know that you will issue a formal trespass? You can say yes, you're going to be respectful and not come back, but there are people who come back later on and think that okay, they waited out time, so now they can come back. But there's a warning that was already issued to you. So he requested for a supervisor because he doesn't want to give his ID, which I told him now you're interfering with an investigation and now you're being uncooperative. And now I'm requesting for your ID because it has to be documented. And here's Mr. He only told us his first name.
Andrew. How you doing, sir? My name is Andrew. So the instance that you're talking about, I have no clue. Okay. I was never charged with anything. There's no incident number.
Do you frequent the store?
Huh?
Do you frequent the store a lot?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I don't know what incident they're talking about. I've been here numerous times. I never even asked to leave today. I was carrying my shopping cart, and they're very respectful. They came and said, "Oh, we need your ID because we're being trespassed." And I said, "Well, the owner has to. Nobody asked. You have to ask me to leave first.
Okay.
And then if I refuse, then I'm committing a crime. Then you can demand my ID.
Okay.
The request is a formal request. You're just requesting for my ID because you think something happened. It's hearsay. You can't legally demand it. It's a request, and I can say no." So at that point, I asked Miss, and she was very respectful. I said, "May I have the chance to leave?" She said, "I'm being detained for this, and I haven't committed a crime." And she asked me to leave. I'm willing to leave, but there's no incident number. It's all hearsay at this point. And I asked her for a reasonable, articulate suspicion of a crime. She couldn't give me any. She said, "I'm willing to look into some details on my computer to see what happened," but that's hearsay.
I said to get the incident number since you asked what was the
Question.
incident number. That's what I was saying.
You don't want him here anymore?
No.
Okay, is there
I'll
a
walk
reason
out.
why?
A year ago, he was having some issue with him, and he ran from our store. We
I have
called
no-
the police because we want to make a police report, for her not to come back.
I have no
Because
recollection
he
of
run,
that.
we don't have anything. The police said to him, if you ever see this guy again, give us a call. That's what we did.
So,
Can I know what date? What was that? I don't remember that.
I do remember.
Can you
remember.
can you provide a date?
You
When
remember.
you beep in there, when I try to stab him, he pushed me over there, he just
It's all hearsay.
And
I don't.
after a couple weeks, somebody again, he video F. So I called the guy again, and he ran. When he ran again, police tell me, whenever they outside, this guy come in, call him again. That's exactly what I do today.
It's all hearsay at this point. I have.
all right, well, you gotta understand this right now. Okay? They're saying you committed a crime. Now this is on a police investigation. Understand?
Yes.
All we need to do, okay, is get your ID, or you can provide your name.
Yeah, I give my name. My name is Andrew. I provide.
Okay? So you can provide us with your name, your date of birth, whatever.
Not
You
the
can
date of
verify it. Okay, Andrew. Again,
What they're saying is hearsay.
I understand.
They're saying that I said something
But now-
or I did something that you didn't
now-
witness. Nobody
and now-
witnessed.
And now we need to investigate.
Exactly.
Correct.
Am I being
So-
detained for that investigation?
Well, right now they're saying yes. You know.
You're saying yes or they're saying yes? Because you're the acting supervisor.
Correct.
So you're detaining me?
They're saying that yes.
Okay.
Yes.
No, you're detaining.
I'm not. First of all, Andrew,
Yes, sir.
let's not get into a philosophical.
But the thing is, you have to abide by the law, not by hearsay.
Correct.
So by the law,
Let me ask you a question. You just want him gone?
and I was willing to walk out.
Okay.
Trespassing also. Give me the
I need.
so he cannot come back.
He's gonna tell you that it doesn't work. That I have to come back.
I'm not
No,
talking
we
to you.
can't.
I'm
No,
talking
we
to
can't issue you a trespass warning.
I don't have to provide the ID for that.
You're absolutely right.
Thank you, sir.
You're absolutely right.
Thank you.
However,
I know that.
If they are asking you not to come back, in
I
our
will not
presence,
come
we
back.
need to document it.
I will not come back.
Okay? But we need your name.
You can put my first name as Andrew.
Okay. Just tell me you don't want
I
him to
won't.
come
I will not come back.
I don't want you back here.
Thank you.
Okay?
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Am I
Feel
detained?
free to go.
Thank you, miss. And
Okay.
hopefully we learned something today because
All right.
your officer said that it was wrong. That
Okay.
I was wrong.
All right.
No, to document it, you do need ID. Have a good day.
Go ahead.
Wow. This is the disconnect with the community.
No, the disconnect with the civilians. Have a good day.
Standing up for your rights is not an easy thing. In fact, it's probably going to be one of the most dangerous things you can do nowadays. And although that may seem like a joke, I'm not laughing. It's really important that you record every encounter you have with cops, especially when you're executing your rights, because you never know, that camera just might save your life. You decide. Until the next one, much love, blessings, peace, and always respect.